Okay, mic check, mic check, mic check. There's a bit of a delay between what I'm doing and the stream. I think it is giving me a better stream. Mic sounds good. All right. The song that I will be singing horribly for this episode is I'll Never Smoke Weed with Willie. It's a Toby Keith song. It's apparently based on actual events. Always heard his herb was top shelf. Just could not wait to find out for myself. I could tell you tried it, my friend. I'll never smoke weed with Willie again. Learned a hard lesson in a small Texas town. He fired up a fat boy and he passed him around. Words I spoke before they tucked me in. I'll never smoke weed with Willie again. Never smoke weed with Willie again. Parties all over before it began. Pour me some old whiskey river, my friend. But I'll never smoke weed with Willie again. On his old bus, Honeysuckle Road. Party was Vegas, it was after the show. Going in the front lounge, just me and him. One parting puff, Grim Creeper sat in. Never smoke weed with Willie again. Parties all over before it began. Pour me some old whiskey river, my friend. But I'll never smoke weed with Willie again. I've always liked that song. I really have always liked that. He's got, I think it's him, he's got another one, I think it's called Beer for My Horses or whatever. I've always liked that one too. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. I was kind of hoping it'd be like a rhythm section and drowned out some of my horrible singing, to be honest. All right, let's see if the picture is good. Hey, the picture's working. I still don't have any of the modules working. I didn't really get a chance. When I got them today, I don't watch it that much, but the people here do. They have satellite, and it wasn't working. I had to go out and get the snow off of it, and I pretty much, hang on a sec. Trying to turn down the squeaking that's coming on there. I don't know if it's feedback from the tablet or if I just have the mic and the desktop audio too loud. I'm gonna start doing it. Okay, I'm not feeling nearly as good as I did the last time. I went out, like I said, I ran the snowblower, I took some snow off the roof, and I got kind of pissed off over some stupid shit. I kind of let somebody know yesterday I would be doing the snow tomorrow because it's supposed to snow into the evening. And I'm not going to go out there and wear myself out today when I have to go out and do it again tomorrow. And somebody wanted, I was asked to go clear off the snow, the satellite dish. That's it's Weed with Willie. It's by Toby Keith. It's actually, I really like that song. But yeah, I think it's literally called Weed with Willie, and then Toby Keith is the one who sings it. But so I'm like, well, okay, I'm gonna run the snowblower and clear out a path, from the garage to the satellite dish. Well, then as soon as I got done, it's like the nitpick. Well, why didn't you do this and why didn't you do that? And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? I really didn't know what the hell they were talking about. Well, here they wanted me to snowblow something else, and I guarantee you, if I had done that, then there'd have been something else they wanted to nitpick about. And I go, look, I gotta go out tomorrow. Well, it's gonna be colder tomorrow. I go, yeah, but I go, and I'm trying to be nice, but you can only argue with somebody that isn't fucking listening so long. I get tired of repeating this. So I don't care if it's a family member or not. And I'm like, well, yeah, but if I go out there today, I go, I'm not going out tomorrow, and you're gonna have snow there tomorrow. And since nobody wanted to fucking do anything while I was sleeping, I'm pretty sure it's not gonna get done tomorrow. And then they just kept fucking harping us. Finally, I had to lose my temper. It's the only way you can get them to fucking drop it and move on. But it's crazy. Yeah, so that's what happened today. But I'm gonna try and tell jokes every now and then. You'll get actually a better shot. I got a little bit done yesterday. I usually don't feel good for a couple days after doing it. Nobody else wants to get off their dead ass and do it, and that's fine. I don't mind doing it. I actually like getting outside a little bit, but it wears me out, and there's no fucking way I'm doing it 2 days in a row anymore. I learned that this past winter. It's like it just doesn't work. It Yeah, I did that the last time. I didn't have time to do it, but I did it last time about an hour before the stream. I put up a thing on TikTok giving them an invite to I think the Discord, and let them know that I'd be going live. I don't think anybody showed up, but I did have I mean, they didn't stay, but I did have at most 5 viewers last time, so it might have dragged a few people in. But I'm trying to do, it's not really a pyramid, it's more of a ziggurat. Some of this is going to be a time thing, but some of this, yeah, I don't really mind, but it's like, I kind of ran into this over the summer. I'm the only one taking care of the yard, and that's fine. But somebody was complaining about the yard, and I'm like, I'm going to mow it in a day or two. I was mowing it like about twice a week. And they go, well, it doesn't look good. And I go, well, then don't fucking look at it. I don't tell you, I don't hear anything. You don't like it looking at it. It's like this thing here. It's like I finally told him, I go, look, if you're looking out there and it's bothering you, I go, and I told him, I go, since nobody else seems to want to do it, just don't fucking look out the window anymore. Problem is solved. But I'm like, I go, look, I said I was going to snow blow so I can get to the dish. And then that way, if there's a problem again tonight, it's clear. You can go. You don't have to wade through 3 feet of snow to get to it. But I go, I did not mow that. I was not planning on, or I did not snow blow that. I did not shovel it. I wasn't planning on it, and it's not going to fucking happen. I mean, at least not for me, because I got to go back. And then they're like, oh, well, tomorrow this, tomorrow that. Well, then fuck, I'll worry about it tomorrow. I don't give a shit. I really don't give a shit. I don't know how many ways you can politely tell someone, unless you're going to go do it, fuck off and leave me alone. It's just not going to fucking happen. As it is, the little bit I did kind of wiped me out. Yeah, there was one guy I worked with, and this was the funny thing about Indiana when I was down there before the shit happened that kind of ruined. Um, if you took the worst winters they got down there, they were uh, they were more mild. Like they would get their worst winter. You'd have these guys talk, well, this is the worst winter we've had in 20 years down here. And see, they're a little bit south of us, like where I'm at. And it was like a normal winter for us. When I got down there, unless I lived near an area that had like the lake effect, those were like, I mean, there were times where I could either wear a light jacket, or I could just put a sweatshirt under my winter coat and I wouldn't have to zip it up because the winters were so mild down there. And and I just hear all these people complain about it. Well, there was one guy down there. He started having some racial tendencies. Like, I mean, it was bad, and it wasn't just me that noticed it. The one black friend we both had, he made a comment the one time on social media, and you've known the guy for a number of years, and then stuff that comes out of their mouth really surprised you. It was kind of a shock, but that guy was always talking about going to Florida or something like that, just because every year. Yeah, I can't even do subs right now. I'm not quite that far up. I'm gonna rocket this guy up there. I want to get a bunch of villagers up there and leave them up there until because I'm gonna build. I wasn't gonna do it. I'm actually changing my opinion on a few things because I wasn't gonna do any automatic farms here, but I'm gonna put some farms up there and then I'll have them. Like I'll try and have a collection system down here and kind of go from. I don't really mind the winters. It's just with my health things when I go out there. I get the same thing from mowing the lawn, but the lawn mowing, it's a riding mower, so I don't take nearly as much of a physical hit from it as I do. And literally, if I have to go out and do a little bit of shoveling, that's worse. But if I'm just running the snowblower, it's I'm really not even doing that much. The snowblower does the work. It's just the walking behind it. It wears me out. Sit my fat ass on the riding lawnmower. It's so bad. Either that or it's the cold that's bothering me. I don't know if that's the case, but I really don't. Could be. You have to go get some. Okay, some other friends of mine, one of them, they opened up a realm, and I might try and do 2 days a week, but on Sundays I'm gonna try and do stuff on their realm. If I ever get to where I can make it to an affiliate, right now the biggest thing I'm trying to do on Twitch is to maintain that 3 viewer average. That's the thing that's real important to me right now. So I don't want to do a whole bunch of streams and then have that get diluted at least until I can make affiliate. I'm not expecting to make it anytime soon. It would be great, um, I'm trying to protect that. But what I might do is I might put clips of it up on TikTok. I don't know how many viewers you got to have to live stream TikTok, but if I can get to where I can live stream on TikTok, I might even do it on there. or I will put up pictures on Twitter, and I gotta put up an Instagram account. But I'll try and put stuff up from there, little clips, whatever. But I won't be getting nearly as much progress done on that as I am here because I'm going to spend more time on this one. I might not be able to do it. The problem is if I got too much crap going on, I'm afraid, and that's because I was trying to do it when I first joined this one because I found them both at about the same time. And I just don't want to get into a position where I'm trying to do too much and I'm not really doing anything good on any. I gotta. This I think is actually going to look pretty good when I get it done. Yeah, I've been doing the same. You're the one that kind of give me the hint on this. I saw some of the videos you put up on TikTok, and I saw how many views they were getting. I'm like, well, I might not get as many views because I don't know if I'll be making as good of a content. But I'm like, and I've already got like 80 some followers, and I've got over 700 likes combined. And I'm happy with that. I'm absolutely because it's 700 more likes than I had before I started it. Yeah, I redid the audio settings. I put them back to where they were on having a lot less problems this stream. So I think that's what was goofing it up the last time. Hey, human trafficking. Oh, I forgot a. That old joke about the fish that are talking about like what do fish talk about after they've been caught and you find out fish is on a line throwback and you wonder what tells other fish or whatever. I just wonder what these villagers talk about. It's like, yeah, that little bastard took me from my farm, shelled me across. I almost got sick as I was going up there. He just doesn't care. Okay, he linked to a different farmer. I don't think there's anything I just heard the little speed up of it. I don't think there's anything I can do about that. I think I've got the settings as good as I can get them for that. That's the good thing about me watching this, but I think it is better now. I do think Stream Elements has a lower footprint on the CPU. A lot of my problems would go away if I could actually afford to get better equipment. There we go. Look, I got friends that are avid deer hunters, and they always tell me the evils of baiting the deer, and yeah, it's kind of the same thing. I don't care. Oh, go gadget. Oh, I don't want you guys getting horny up here. You're gonna have to wait. Yeah, all I'm trying to do is get them up here right now and get them moved. I'm gonna build the farms off stream just because I gotta put some thought into it because I gotta figure out how much farmland I got. I need a spot in between them to put the villager, the little bait villager that I'm gonna get them to throw the stuff to. And I want a carrot farm. I want a potato farm, and I want a wheat. I might even do beetroot. I might do a little bit of everything because beetroot actually acts as a red dye if I and you can feed it to pigs. There's reasons for it. I don't know if I would or not. Gotta look at the space I'm gonna lose for having it. I can put kids up here. But I think I have relatively spawned. I just want to get everybody up here. I gotta irrigate these things so that they'll have water. Basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put some stairs in here and then water log. I gotta get some crap out of my inventory. I basically just started doing this about when the stream was ready to go. This is about where I was at with it. I was building up until like literally that's why I was back at the raid farm. I went over there to get some. I was gonna do the trading with the too, but I forgot that. But I went over there to get so I could make the tracks I needed for this. That's the thing now that I've got. I don't have to sing any songs for our dearly beloved departing president. I might start doing songs again if it looks like he's going to go to jail. I might do that. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to look. I mean, it might be songs that people have heard, but I'm going to look for songs that, just might not be as well known. The only exception to that is I think it's called Big and Rich. They got one called Save a Horse, Ride a Cowboy. And I actually got drunk enough to sing that at a karaoke bar. And I had one groupie. Uh, the people I worked with were giving me shit about it because and she really wasn't that bad to look at, but she was, three sheets to the wind. Kind of felt like shooting fish in a barrel. She got up and actually started dancing once. I actually had one groupie that night. But I'm going to look for songs that you might not know. And I've got actually a pretty good selection to choose from because YouTube, and it's mostly from YouTube, but because of songs I listen to, they'll be like, oh, you know, they put the stuff in there. Well, oh, you're dumb enough to watch this shit, so maybe you'll watch this one. I've actually found some kind of interesting songs. Come on, Cletus. You know, if I didn't have iron golems here, I'd fucking kill you on the spot. I'll get him after the. He's in there using my bed, the little bastard. Yeah, now that I think about it, I was watching a thing on Discord. It sounds like the more the more people you get in the Discord, the more emotes you can have, the emojis you can have on there too. Because I think I found when you started out, you can have like 50 of them. At least that's where I'm at now. But it sounds like the more people you get in your Discord, the more of them you can have. Oh, this is something I actually put a picture of it in the Discord. He's still there. Ooh, wait, what do we got? What do we got? What do we Okay, good. He was trying to kill my golem. I got you, big dude. I got you. Look at this. I'm actually afraid to shoot the guy because I don't want to trigger a raid here. But there is there's one of these guys that's carrying around a raid banner. I'm actually afraid to kill that guy. I didn't think about that earlier, but I was afraid to kill the guy because for all I know, there's a glitch in the game and that'll trigger a raid. Okay, a loving family. They got like it's the it's the it's a parent and grandparent to the family, and her health isn't so good, so they decide to put her in a nursing home. And they go to a lot of expense to find her a good one that they can afford, and they put her in there. And the first day she's in there, she's in the day room sitting in a chair. Every now and then she starts to fall over. She's kind of leaning over to one side. And it's a really good nursing home. Every time she starts to tip over, there's someone right there pushing her back up, stuffing a pillow in there, checking her to make sure she's okay. After she's been there for about a week, family comes in on the weekend. They all come in to visit. They're all happy she's in there. Well, and then they ask her, because this has been going on all week. She'll start to tip over a little bit in the chair, you know, and they ask her, they go, well, how do you like the place? And she goes, I really don't like it. And they go, well, why not? And she kind of looks at him. She goes, they won't let me fart. Yeah, I had one last night. I don't know if the guy was being serious or not, but he was a picture, and somewhere in the picture was hidden a panda. It was all black and white. All the colors were black and white. The guy's like, I tried for 45 minutes. I couldn't find the panda. Well, when I find opportunities like that, and he's like, if you can find it, do a duet with this video. So I did a duet, and then I put a link in there to the Discord, and I said the first 10 people can check out the answer on the Discord. I don't think anybody even visited, but I'm looking for opportunities like that where you can kind of get people to, you know, come somewhere else, whether it's Discord, Twitter, whatever. And that's the only thing I'm going to be basically using TikTok for, is to try and suck people to other social media sites. Mostly because TikTok, I'm getting a bigger following there than anywhere else. And it's like, well, as you build it, try and pull them somewhere else. I got to go check something. I'll be right back. I think the heater on the porch isn't working. Yeah, I wish I remember when I first started doing this and I was on Mixer, there were some of the Hermitcraft guys that were on Mixer because there was less of a delay between the stream and what they were doing. And I'm finally, but I've actually got it set, and I think it has given me a better streaming. Yeah, I don't. Somebody was telling me that the furnace or the heater they have on the porch. I've got one in this room. They were nice enough to buy it, and you have to have one on the porch, or it just gets too cold out there in the winter. You have trouble running the washer, dryer, that kind of thing. All that stuff works better if it's not like 30 degrees out. And it's a couple years old, so I thought maybe it did go out. Well, it's one of those things where I can explain it to them, but I can't understand it for them because apparently earlier today, like when the sun was out, it said 65 and it was warm out there. Well, it's 65 now, and I'm trying to explain to them that's not a thermometer. It's the setting on the furnace. And like let's say it's actually 75 degrees because the sun is blasting on the roof and on the windows and it's warming it up, that it's going to be higher than 65, but yet that heater is still going to say 65 on it. And now that it's evening and the sun's gone down and it's colder outside, they were having trouble understanding that it was cold there. Like I said, I can explain it to people, but I can't understand it for them. And they got flustered because we were trying to explain to them that, that the furnace was probably off because it actually was warm. and it's still above 65, so the furnace isn't running. But, I got out there and first thing they did was they turned it off. And I go, well, if you turned it off, it's going to be cold out here. Well, then, it's like, look, I'm sorry, but, if you're going to do all this shit and you're going to call me, well, I'm going to try and fix the problem. I'm not going to try and hold hands and sing kumbaya. I'm going to actually try and figure out what the fuck's going on. And I'm sorry, that's part of the process. But I'm like, yeah, if you turn the heater off, it's going to get cold. And then they're like, no, it wasn't running. And I'm like, well, yeah, but I don't know when they shut it off. I'm assuming they did it right before they got a hold of me. I don't know that. See, I've run into that before. Somebody here couldn't get the internet to work. And after I finally moved here, it took me about a week to figure out that they had unplugged the modem from the phone line that actually supplied the internet connection. And they had it plugged into a regular phone line so that the modem wasn't working. And I never assumed that that was the case, but for some reason somebody unplugged the modem and then I had the bright idea to plug it into a different phone jack and then wonder why it didn't work. Way to get this little bit. Hey, this is the one thing I don't miss from where I was working at. One of the good things that's sick. I don't. People you're related to. I never understood the value of somebody who doesn't know what the problem is, and they've come to you because they know you can fix it. To where when you explain to them what's wrong, they just ignore it and keep repeating the shit that they've been telling you. I just don't understand what is wrong with the human mind that it decides to do. Oh, the one thing I was watching on the news, like when that whole Robin Hood GameStop thing happened, the initial the initial reporting on it was that at least 5 billion with a B as in boy, was lost. Yesterday they were saying it was over 14 billion, and it sounded like it was like 14.9, 14.8. It sounded like, I mean, that's how much wealth was wiped out. And I don't know that they're going to get anything done, but I would really like to see them get to the bottom of that crap. I really would. Uh, Going up and down the stairs kind of wiped me out. I've got close to an hour now. I'm going to go ahead and call this the stream. I want to thank everybody for showing up. I do appreciate anybody that watches this later. I do appreciate it. It would help me out a lot more if you could show up and watch it live. But I always Sometimes I get 10 or more, sometimes I get a couple, but if everybody viewing this, if you could come and watch the live stream, it would help me out. On the Twitter or on the Twitch app is links to the Discord. Feel free to join. It's kind of growing. If we get enough people, there might be more of interaction on it, but we're trying to build it up. So feel free to join that. And then I think I've got links to YouTube and Twitter on there. Check everything out there. I'm trying to build those up. Hopefully you will be rewarded if you keep going. I'll have more content on there. Also, if you look on there, it's got the suggested pages. Most of the people that are on that are my fellow travelers on the server here. Feel free to check them out. They've got some great content. I think Snowball and Biker are the only ones that are regularly doing Minecraft on there, but they also do Call of Duty and some other games. And then some of the other ones, they're younger. They're younger people. I'm kind of an old fogey. They're doing other stuff. It's games I've never heard of, but it's pretty interesting. Check them out. And then I hope everybody has a good weekend. Try and stay alive in the snow out there, and take care.